Wait. We could trade men in for government assistance?
And now, CheezWits.
Buongiorno.
Hello.
How are you?
And pizza to you, too. Oh, wait, that's DiGiorno.
I have no idea this year what to get my wife for Christmas.
Oh.
I'm absolutely stumped, and I am so upset about it because I'm generally a very good gift giver, but I have been so consumed by work.
Well, yeah, a new job. Yeah,
that my mojo has just left me. Like, I remember back when, and this is how I start a new job. I am 180% into it until it's doing what it needs to do. And I remember when I first started working on KISS, I must have spent 18 hours a day designing, everything, designing the logo and the playlist and the suite, just everything. And then once we started, it was the same thing. I was there 18 hours a day. Basic. Yeah, for sure I was there that much until we got running. And even after we got running, I'm very dedicated to whatever that project is. But I'm kind of feel like a shithead right now. That I have no idea what to get my wife for Christmas.
Well, I don't know what to tell you to get her because obviously.
No, well, she's not a jewelry woman. So she's not a woman that I can just go, let's go grab some diamond earrings. She would just, that's just not, that's not the kind of gifts I give. And B, she'd be like, what the fuck is this?
And I got to tell you, and this is probably different for you because you've been married to her for so long, but anytime a man or a boy, going as far back as, high school boyfriends, anytime a male person has bought me jewelry, I have hated it.
Of course.
And I love jewelry. I'm not a diamond earrings girl, but I love jewelry. But
right.
But I don't know what goes through men's heads sometimes.
Chris?
You crazy bitches, that's what.
No, so the things I have never bought my wife for a gift. I cannot say I've never bought her jewelry. I did buy her a ring one time because to replace her engagement ring. She still wears her engagement, but when we first got married, when we first got engaged, she had the engagement ring, and it was a 1/4 carat. It was basically a chip.
Yeah.
Right? That I bought at Service Merchandise on time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I went and paid my $25 a week. So I ended up buying her a big, a fat carat X, whatever more, diamond, pear shape, or whatever the hell shape it is, whatever they call it. And she cried.
Oh.
And she cried that Christmas, and I laughed at her. I started laughing because she started crying, and she cried more because I was laughing. But I have never, other than that piece of jewelry, I have never bought my wife the tennis bracelet. I've never bought her sexy underwear or sexy clothes. It's just not the kind of relationship we have. We have a very practical relationship.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Look, Jenna's got a chip. That's all she's got. But to be honest, it was my grandmother's chip.
Right.
So, she got the important ring. Will I upgrade once we get married? Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't even know when I'm going to take my next shit, let alone whether I'm going to do that. but I may.
When Shitface proposed to me, now keep in mind at the time, like right now, I work from home. I don't even put on jewelry most days. But at the time,
do you still keep your Prince Albert on or not?
We'll talk about that later, Christopher. At the time, every piece of jewelry I wore was silver. And that's still true. I don't like yellow gold. And he and I had this conversation repeatedly. I don't like yellow gold. It's just not my thing. I like silver. I like white gold. And it all kind of goes together. So when he proposed to me with a yellow gold ring, that should have been, you know what? No, fuck off.
Are you realizing this right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But then he told me that ring had been his mother's.
Oh, fuck me.
And then, and his mother had been dead for 6 years at that point. So
couldn't ask her.
How do I go, yeah, but I don't like it. Right?
Well, yeah.
I mean, if it were today and I was the person that I am today, I would go, thanks, but I don't like it. Also, I don't want to get married. But now,
you are such a joy.
Later, of course, I realized that the reason that he gave me his mother's yellow gold ring was because he couldn't afford to buy a ring out of a candy machine, much less an actual engagement ring.
Because he owed everybody in town money.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. He could have had it remounted, right? If he were a good man.
He could have. But here's how much of a good man he is not. Because after we got divorced, a friend of mine convinced me that the right thing to do would be to return the ring to his family because it belonged to his mother. And, as angry as I was like, fuck that. But then I thought about it and I was like, she was right. So I reached out to his sister, who I knew also wasn't talking to him. And I said, I think you guys should have this. So I'm going to give it back to you. And then eventually he and his sister made up and they started talking again. And guess what he proposed to the child bride with?
My mommy's
the mother's ring.
The same ring.
The child bride. Is he still married to the child bride?
As far as I know.
What was her name? Der Fuhrer or something?
Very close to that, yes.
It was, wasn't it? That's the funny part. That's the funny part. Yeah, that's good. Der Fuhrer. I hope they got married by Dr. Mengele. Jesus.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Who do you think her maid of honor was?
Ava Braun?
There you go.
Boy, we pick them up and stick them.
Ding, ding, ding.
So there's a job application in a window, and this dog saw it. Okay, and the job states that you gotta the info on the window says you gotta be able to type fast, you gotta know computers, and you have to be bilingual. So this dog walks into the office and says, "Yeah, I'd like to woof woof. I'd like to apply for the woof woof for the job." And so, okay, well, so he starts typing on the keyboard, and the boss was like, "Oh my God, he's at 100 words per minute. Do you know computers?" "Well, woof woof. Of course I do. Woof." He gets into Excel and he starts making up spreadsheets and all that sort of stuff. And the guy says, "Yeah, but are you bilingual?" And the dog looks up for a second and goes, "Meow."
Oh my
Oh my Christ! So you must have saw. Did you see your father over the weekend?
Yes, I certainly did.
There's no way you didn't.
Oh my Lord!
That is outstanding. What a piece of craftsmanship that is.
Well, he sent me one over over an email too, because God knows Dad will never text me a joke, and it's a picture of Mike Tyson and Mia Khalifa. Okay, and it says, "Who are you going to go longer with? 1 minute with Mike Tyson or 1 minute with Mia Khalifa?" And bottom of the meme says, "I don't think I'd be able to get an erection with Mike Tyson, but I'll try."
Hey, I've got to show you. So my wife bought me or got me this. She gave it to me. It was an early stocking stuffer. I don't know if you can see it. It's
I
one of those
can't.
things you hang off your pocket, off your belt loop to hold your thing of keys.
Yeah.
Because we have so many keys in our office. I'm feeling like a fucking janitor these days. Like, oh man, I am walking around and I am the fucking janitor in my middle school.
Yeah, I'm picturing you as the White Rock. Remember Rock?
Yeah, right.
That's you.
That's there I am. I told her, I said, I really don't. Thank you. I really don't. I don't think I'm going to wear it.
I don't think I'm going to
She
wear it.
said,
Matter of
"Why?"
fact, I'm going to give it to someone as their next engagement ring.
What the fuck? I really do. And I have to tell you, you saw all those keys. There's probably 20 keys there. I have another key ring with twice as many keys on it. Because everything has to be locked up in where I work. Everything.
How do you keep track of which key goes where?
Well, I've on the keys I use most often, I've color coded them.
Oh, wow.
Like this is the trash key, and it's the trash key. I don't know if you know yellow. It's yellow, a yellow thing on it because the padlock on the trash area is yellow.
Okay.
Oh my God!
So I've made it yellow.
This is like when I try and set up studios for people and say, listen, you plug the pink wire into the pink thing on the board. You plug the red wire into the red thing on the board.
Mm-hmm.
You plug the yellow wire. Oh, all of a sudden I can do radio now. That's right, you can.
That's right.
To get into the building in the morning, I get in the front door. I have to unlock 3 different doors to get into the building. And we had another ice episode this week. We had 2 ice episodes this week.
Fuck, ice.
Yeah, where they're doing their ice thing and patrolling and going after people and all that bullshit.
I tell you what,
Immigration.
the girl who cleans for me is Canadian, and she was here yesterday, and she said that she was going to go. She hadn't been back home in 5 years, and she was going to go the day after Christmas.
Don't go.
And I was like, "Don't go! What are you doing? You can't. They won't let you back in."
Don't go.
And she said that she's going to drive because she thinks that's easier to get through. And I said, I don't know.
It might be easy to get into the country. You ain't coming back.
Yeah, that's what I do. I was like, now I'm going to need you to text me. If you get back in to the country, I'm going to need you to text me that you're back in. And she's like, no, I'll definitely let you know if I'm not going to make it to the next cleaning. I was like, I don't care about the cleaning.
Yeah, you do.
I need you to let me know that you made it back in the country and not into prison.
Yeah.
If there's any dust on the Davenport, she'll know. She'll know about it. Okay.
So
on the Davenport.
Oh, you should have. What I said, the Chesterfield,
is that a euphemism for? Is that a euphemism for Jess's Davenport, which is dusty?
Well, it could. No, I don't. I would hope that Jess's Davenport isn't dusty, and she at least takes care of it. But I'm not sure. How about your divan? How is that, Jesse?
My divan is just fine. Thank you for asking.
Divan is one of my favorite words.
How's your Chesterfield?
My Chesterfield has seen better days.
Okay, well, and your brick
really?
front as well.
My what as well?
Well, you have to find somebody with a high boy.
Oh my God.
That's what you need. A nice cedar high boy.
Mm-hmm.
So we do travel documents for immigrants at our shelter. We don't do that. Part of our immigrant services, we don't do those anymore because it's too dangerous to travel. So we've stopped doing them because if we if we do one and people leave and then they can't get back in the country, people come back and talk to us like, "What did you do?"
Right. Yeah, I mean, she has her green card, and her husband and kids are here. Like, I don't know. I'm worried for her.
Yeah, more than likely she won't get back in the country.
Yeah.
There's a better than, I would say, a better than 75% chance she's not allowed back in the country.
Yeah. I know.
Because I think I told you last week about the kid here whose dad left the country, and he's 17 at the time, and dad couldn't get back in the country, so now he's 18 raising his 2 siblings.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking crazy. So to leave the country is a huge mistake.
Yeah, I don't think she should.
Try to hide from ICE.
Yeah.
The hiding is the best part.
Meanwhile, I'm sure you both saw the news about Rob Reiner.
Yeah. Oh.
And did you see your
Can
president?
I just say something real quick? And I'd like to go ahead and say something before Jess even fucking wills it out of her fuckhole. Okay, I am embarrassed to have voted for that guy. Mm-hmm. I am fucking embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, I am fucking embarrassed. Look, you know what? If Trump, something happened to him, Rob Reiner would immediately come out and say, "Listen, we didn't agree politically. I respected his office. I'm sorry for his family. Blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
But this cocksucker in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And I have seen in a few places, and I know that there are going to be people that back whatever he says and does, no matter what, which is appalling. Like, I can't even imagine being an adult human being and backing the things that this man says. But
how could you?
Exactly. But I've seen people say, "Oh yeah, well, what did he say when Charlie Kirk died?" Or what about the people that said the same thing about when Charlie Kirk died?
Oh, you know what he said?
And the difference is that
exactly
Rob Reiner never said, "You know what? Kids being shot to death in schools is just an unfortunate side effect of the necessary Second Amendment."
It's not what he said. What Rob Reiner said is, "This is disgusting."
Well, that's my point. Charlie Kirk said, "Death of innocent people is an unfortunate side effect because we just have to have the Second Amendment." So he was killed by his unfortunate side effect. Rob Reiner was killed by a drug-addicted child.
Right. But what Rob Reiner's public comment was about Charlie Kirk was, "It's disgusting someone did this. This is not how we handle stuff."
Yeah.
I didn't agree with with what he said, but this is not how we do things. Mm-hmm. This is not. It's a disgusting thing. I'm sad. My heart hurts. Listen, he said all of those things.
If there
and
is
Rob Reiner was a bleeding heart. He was a complete bleeding heart liberal for sure.
Yeah. But listen,
and he did not agree with Trump, but did not talk about him like he should be hurt or injured or anything.
If there was a God, and I don't believe there is, but if there was a God, he would for sure make Trump die on Christmas Day. That's my hope. That's my hope.
You know, and again, I hate to go back this direction, but I'm not wishing death upon anybody. You know, I mean, I hope Trump lives a prosperous life. He's, you know, just get him the fuck out of the way. Mm. You know, I don't want him to die. I mean, that's like somebody in elementary school saying, "I want you to die, Roth." Well, you know what? One day I will. Okay? Right. One day I will. But I certainly don't want him to die. I'd just like him to get the fuck out of the way.
Well, but he's not going to.
I want him to live his natural life.
He's not going to legally get the fuck out for 3 years, and 3 years.
I understand that.
3 more years of this shit is going to kill this country.
Well, I mean, and to argue that again, I mean, I hate to say this, but I think the country's already dead. I mean, we're second tier to China at this point. And
yeah, we are.
You know, it's going to take somebody who can actually, I hate to say this because it'll sound very Trumpy, but bring America back betterer. Okay? Yeah. Because that's what's needed. That's what's needed.
Well, yeah, because I mean, politically, I truly believe that guy and Biden to some extent fucked us up. Mm-hmm. That they really fucked the pooch, screwed the pooch. They screwed this country up.
Yeah.
Biden less, but still, his immigration policy really fucked us up quite a bit.
I mean, we've had a full decade of fuckery at this point.
Well,
yeah, we have. We absolutely have. Between those two dudes, I mean, where Biden's strengths were, Trump's weaknesses are, and where Biden's weaknesses are, Trump's weaknesses are there too. Mm-hmm. He's just weak, and it just, yeah, it just sucks. It really sucks.
I mean, I voted for that guy 3 times because, look, I was blind, apparently. And, well, was I blind? No, I really just didn't like what was on the other side. And I had to vote,
Yeah.
And that's, boo on me. Boo on me.
For sure, I voted for Kamala. I voted for Kamala. I voted for Kamala Harris. I didn't want to because I didn't think she was. I would have so been much preferred somebody like Pete Buttigieg.
America will never elect a gay president.
Well, Chris,
that will
right.
never happen.
It wasn't even that long ago that people said America would never elect a black president.
Yeah, but Obama, is he 100% black? No, there was an acceptable enough margin of him being, quote, an Oreo to make him president.
Right, he was light-skinned enough.
Right, exactly. And if you think that America is going to have Mr. Stepin Fetchit as president, you're wrong. It's not going to happen. But, are we going to live in a utopian world where they elect a Hispanic guy like they did on The West Wing? Doubtful.
No.
Although I'd like to see Matt Santos as president. That would be fine. I think Jimmy Smits would do a great job. And I don't think they're going to elect. I don't think they're going to elect a woman either. Okay, there was a woman in the forefront, and it's how many times? And she got the nomination because the other guy dropped out. That's the only reason. America's not ready for it. America's not ready for it. I mean, the fact that Ann Richards survived Texas for so long, is shocking in that conservative.
And that bitch was one kind of fireball. She was a firebrand, that woman.
Oh, she was straight up Marge fucking shot. Okay. Yeah,
she kind of was.
Absolutely.
She kind of was. There have been very few. It is sad that the country we are, that we have not had a woman executive in the White House, where so many other countries that we would consider third world have had women leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, and what's her name? Angela Merkel. She was fine.
Yeah.
She was fine. And why can't the U.S. accept something like that? I'm pretty sure Germany is a lot more conservative than we are.
Because white men are afraid of women. There, I said it.
They're afraid of women?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It possibly could be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might. Yeah,
it possibly could.
It might be. Present company accepted.
Oh no, I'm afraid of this woman.
What?
I am absolutely afraid of this woman. There's no doubt in my mind.
It's been proven over and over and over again that white men are afraid of anybody who isn't white men being in charge of them.
I hate hearing that though, because I am not afraid of any of that shit.
I know, but I'm correct.
Well, I know that a good portion of white men are certainly afraid of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I am fucking.
But what a racist country! What a racist country that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because how many? Of course, I'm in bowling alleys all the time, and there's a denominator there. But I remember hearing during the Obama administration, I ain't gonna listen to what no N says to me.
Oh yeah, right.
And that's number one. And then on the other side, you got all the people that voted for, the left side. As soon as Trump gets elected, putting up something that says "Not my president."
Well,
no,
not my president started with Obama. State. Come on now.
Well, that is true.
Here's also even the racism on the other side. So a lot of folks who voted for Obama, who might have been African American or black, they believe that, or a big portion of those folks thinking like, we're going to vote for the guy who's getting us reparations. He's going to equal the playing field. He didn't do that. That wasn't what he wanted to do. He wanted to just be fair to everybody.
Right.
Not say, I'm here to take care of the injustices that we have faced.
I also feel like, though, that we are now in a situation, and have been for a couple of decades at least with this country, where every time we switch parties with the leadership, that whole first 4 years is spent trying to undo what the previous president did.
Oh, yeah.
And then the next 4 years is making changes that the next president, if they're from a different party, is then going to spend the first 4 years trying to undo. And there's something broken there. Like,
yeah, we need a third party.
Yeah, well,
they've tried that one. And
nobody
will
vote for a third party, because every time a third party candidate with any viability runs, everybody says, "Oh, if you vote for that person, you're giving your vote to one of the other."
I mean, and that's why Ross Perot and fucking Lyndon LaRouche,
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Who's the woman that runs for the Green Party every time and gets her ass handed to her?
Yeah, but she's a fucking wackadoodle, though.
Oh, Stein, right? Isn't her name Stein?
Yeah. She's a wackadoodle. She is a. It's just. We just need a centrist. Can we just get somebody who's a centrist, who's a middle of the road motherfucker?
I don't think it exists.
And I don't care. And that means if they're, in this right now, in the world we're in now, the Bushes, Reagan, those were centrists.
Yeah.
Well, compared to what's going on now. Yeah, compared to what's going on now.
Fucking Pol Pot is a centrist. It's.
You're right.
I mean, you got to look around, but I mean, this place is, the country's fucked. But get me somebody in office, and I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck about the party. Okay,
I don't either. I never
Give me somebody who knows how to run a country, and if they don't know how to run a country, delegate it out to some people who have some sort of a clue. Mm-hmm. And then beyond that, give me a leader who can speak. Okay? Give me somebody who can talk. Fucking Biden was terrible. Trump was terrible. Obama, what a great speaker.
Yeah, could we have somebody without dementia again? That would be great.
Bush
Obama
was bad at speaking. Fucking other Bush.
Clinton was great.
Beautiful. Reagan was beautiful.
Yeah, he was beautiful. Yep, Reagan was beautiful. Reagan might have been the last good Republican speaker.
Well,
absolutely.
As an actor, yeah.
But I mean, and that's the thing. But he knew what to say and how to say it.
Yep.
You can't just fucking light up on TV and go, Rob Reiner, he really was a meathead. He was a meathead, and I didn't like him, and Carol O'Connor said so.
And by the way, quiet piggy.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, he's just, our guy is bad.
What a fucking terrible human being he is. I mean, at least if Kamala Harris had been president, she would treat people with some dignity.
Quiet piggy is what I was overnights at Z104.
Quiet piggy.
Hi, everybody. It's the Quiet Piggy here on the Z. So meanwhile, Jenna.
He played the little sounder.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Quiet Piggy.
Jenna did something.
Good morning, everybody.
She was so stupid on the bowling lane the other day there, Mr. Imus. She was so stupid on the bowling lane. She's on lane 10. I'm down on lane 1. And I can't remember what it was. She did this weird walk or something like that and got this weird look on her face. So from my end of the bowling alley, I pointed down at her. I said, according to Trump, that person down there could be governor of Minnesota.
You are evil.
Well, it comes out sometimes.
Hey, Chris, you are sounding much brighter today.
I was thinking that too.
Only because I just left the chiropractor and I got to go to my parents' house to discuss whether I'm going to purchase this stupid bowling alley or not. So, kind of on a little bit of.
What's going on now, Mr. Business Tycoon?
Well, I got to talk my parents out of some money, which I think they're okay with. But this bowling alley is in, I don't want to say deplorable condition, because it's habitable, but it's not been maintained over the years.
It's a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
It's a fixer-upper, sort of like me. It's one of those
things, I probably shouldn't talk about it on the podcast, but the likelihood of anybody finding it, I'm not going to tell you which bowling alley. But the owner has made it look like it's losing money every year. So when you bring out the financials, this place looks like a pitfall. But on the other side, so you
can't get a loan,
right? So on the other side, he's showing me the, what he's taking out in cash every month and year.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah. And I could pay for the bowling alley within 5 years with that cash only.
Interesting.
So, yeah, but I just, do I really want to make a $500,000 gamble on this? So I'm trying to see what the property value is worth, because supposedly the property's worth over $1 million. And if it is, it's a no-brainer, right? Of
course it's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what that's what I got to figure out.
Well. Look at, why do I keep getting these fucking things? I called, I think I told you guys that I had put the plow truck back on the road, so I had to get insurance. And so I
swear
went online,
I thought you
and
sold the plow truck.
Huh?
I swear I thought you sold the plow truck.
Oh, I sold the old one.
Oh.
I have a new one. I still have to plow the snow. The old one was junked. But I have gotten every fucking day for the last 4 weeks a call from State Farm Insurance. Every fucking day they have called me at State Farm. Now, I went with a different insurance company. I was shopping around for insurance because I don't put the truck on the road. I only plow the driveway with it, and the only time I have to go on the road is when I go put gas in it, and then I go right back home with it. So I didn't want to put it on my regular insurance. So I shopped around for one of those, let's find some cheap insurance. And I found some cheap insurance. And but these fucking guys, so I called last night and said, listen, I want you guys to stop fucking calling. I didn't say fucking. I need to stop. We don't have a way to stop doing that because it's the local branch that's calling you. You'll have to call them. I've already called them. And they still call me every fucking day.
That's one way to never get my business. Is that who your regular insurance is with?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not. No.
So you shopped,
not my insurance company.
So you asked for a quote from State Farm, and then
well, I went on a website that sends out your information to 30 different age, and then you get the thing back that says here are the lowest 3 quotes, and I went with one of those lowest 3 quotes, and it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But State Farm, of course, they're not going to be in the lowest. The only thing State Farm will be the lowest of is actually serving the insurance.
I don't know. I think Allstate might have them beat, because my parents had State Farm when their house got hit by hail, and I got a claim out of that. And that guy paid every time the contractor came back and said, we found this, the insurance agent went, okay, here's more money. Like, he just paid it out. Allstate has just told me basically to go fuck myself.
And it's probably some of the have you like contacted whoever runs or oversees insurance in your state, or have you emailed them? Because there's usually a division of the government that oversees insurance.
Commissioner Gordon?
Yeah, there's usually an insurance commission that oversees shit like that.
Maybe you could go ahead and just like point a skylight picture of your home at the sky and see if the commissioner comes a knocking.
Listen, you bastards! But we have it here because health insurance here wanted to raise the cost of health insurance X amount, and the insurance commission here denied them that ability to do it.
I haven't reached out to anyone. I'm waiting to hear back from the contractor to see what they think the next step should be, because they have experience in this and I don't.
Maybe it's to go outside with a very powerful fan and scream, Toto, Toto, and let the fan blow the roof off the house.
Maybe.
It just sounds just bullshit.
But it's also, speaking of insurance companies that won't stop calling, the health insurance company that I signed up with. So I signed up, it was the first week in December, and you have to pay your first premium before the end of December in order to activate it. And I knew that was coming up, and I pay my bills on the 15th. And so it was in my list of things to pay on the 15th. And I started getting emails from the insurance company and from healthcare.gov, both saying, you got to pay it, you got to pay it, you got to pay it, just repeated. And then I got a text saying, hey, you got to pay a text from the insurance company. You got to pay your first premium. And then I got another text, hey, you got to pay your first premium. And I paid it on the 15th like I planned to because fuck you guys. And then I get on the 16th, which is yesterday, right? Yeah. 16th, I get an email saying, thanks for paying your premium. And then, or maybe it was the end of the day on the 15th. And then yesterday, I get another email from Maria from the insurance company from a no reply email address saying, you got to pay your premium. Don't forget, don't wait any longer. You got to pay it before the end of the year. Time's running out to pay your premium. And I'm thinking, you motherfuckers have already acknowledged that you got my payment. And then last night I got a text. Hey, Jessica, don't forget to pay your premium. You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Fuck it, yeah.
Okay. So these automated systems.
Yeah.
Doctor appointment. I'm supposed to, I went obviously last week or week before, whenever I went. And they set up another appointment for me in January 16th. So I get a text saying that my appointment has been canceled. Okay. Mm-hmm. I get an email saying that my appointment has been canceled. Mm-hmm. I get a phone call from the doctor's office. Hello, Christop here. This is Privia Healthcare. And we'd like to give you an important message regarding your appointment on. So I'm like, okay, fine. They cover all the fucking bases. Mm-hmm. The next day, I get a text. I get an email. And then I get a phone call from the doctor's office. I'm thinking, okay, well, they're calling to reschedule the appointment. Hello, Christop here. This is an important message. From 3 days in a row, I got that. So I called the doctor's office. I said, listen, can you get the automated thing to stop calling me like, honey, I don't know why it does that. Mm-hmm. Okay, welcome to Frederick. All right.
And by the way, now these automated systems, I'm getting hospital bills texted to me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not fucking paying a goddamn hospital bill on my phone. Send me the fucking, I know this makes me old, but send me the fucking bill in the mail.
Oh, dude, I want the bill too.
We got a hot water heater replaced on Monday. Fucking thing just stopped working. So guy came out, fixed it, $2,800, whatever. Mm-hmm. And
fuck me.
Yeah, really. But at least the water's hot. So we guy sends over a text with a link to pay on Quicken, and I'm like, motherfuck, my father's paying this. What the fuck do you want him to do with this?
Right. Right.
What in the fuck do you...
And listen, I'm not even mad if you email me a link to pay it online. Cool. I'll do that. I don't need the paper anyway. But I'm not paying this shit on my phone. Don't text me a link. And then I get texts from, so far I've gotten it from the radiologist and the anesthesiologist asking me to review them. Well, first of all, anesthesiologist, I was asleep, so I don't know what the fuck you did.
Well, so when my medical bill, when we get the medical bill, I fucking can't decipher the medical bill because if I went, so I went and saw, went in to get the phlebotomist. I went to see the phlebotomist. And I got the phlebotomy stuff done, and then that went to the lab, and then some went to a different lab, and so there's 4 different pieces of getting your blood taken. I get 4 fucking different bills.
Oh yeah, I got a bill actually the day before my surgery. The hospital sent me. They sent me by email and text. They sent me a bill the day before my surgery saying your portion of this after your insurance company pays for the rest will be $700 and whatever dollars.
Jesus.
Right.
Actually, it was $800 and whatever dollars. But if you pay it within 24 hours of the surgery, it's $700 whatever. So I went ahead and paid it. But at no point, still today, at no point have they given me any documentation showing what was included in the $700 and whatever dollars?
Yeah, right.
So I don't know what I've already paid for, but I've gotten a separate radiology bill and a separate anesthesiology bill, and
Yeah.
all of these
Same
other
here.
things. Yeah.
Because they farm all the shit out. Then I'm looking at the bill and saying, I don't fucking know what I'm paying.
Mm-hmm.
And it may be because I'm really fucking stupid. It's possible that I'm just stupid. But I fucking can't easy. I just can't. Really, I can't fucking figure it out. So I figure, okay, here's the bill from the hospital. You know, what? Just like you say, Jess, $700. Then 3 days later, here's another bill for $220.
Mm-hmm.
Then another. I can't fucking figure out, is that all included in the 700?
Right.
Or do I have to pay each one of these fucking what the fuck is going on? So I have told, my wife and I decided, we're just going to pay the big one and we're going to see what happens. And then we start getting, if you need financial help paying your bill, contact us. No, what I fucking need is not financial help. What I need is fucking somebody to help me fucking decipher what the fuck it is you're sending out.
My friend heard me talking a few weeks ago about talking to you guys about the settlement that I got for the debt consolidation company that disappeared.
32 cents or whatever it was.
No. It was like 7,000 or something.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So my friend texts me and says, my credit card use got out of control. Did you say you went through this company or that company or whatever? And I kind of explained, this was all in text. I just said, this is how I found them. And obviously I would not recommend going that route. And so she's just like, everything's fine. I can pay my bills. The credit cards are getting a little bit out of control. I said, totally understand. Immediately, my algorithm started being all debt consolidation shit.
Yep. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I bought some candy on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
On the computer.
Mm-hmm.
My Facebook feed is now filled with caramels. Okay. But going back to your medical thing, this is from your most recent surgery.
Yeah.
I will give you $20 if you do a Google review of the doctor that says something to the effect of, surgery was great, but now I can't find my quim. $20 in cash. Okay? That's good money. But yeah, speaking of quim, all caramel. And all the ads, all caramels, no matter what. And a matter of fact, since I'm saying caramels right now and my phone is there, it's probably going to come up with more caramels later on.
And my phone is right here, so mine will be all caramels soon too.
There you go.
Caramels, caramel latte, caramel everything.
Caramels and
Let's
debt
see.
consolidation.
Let's see what my first ad is. Oh, my first ad is from Popeyes. And then it's that stupid Threads thing that always pops up.
Mm-hmm.
What is that on
And-
Facebook?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
they
the
were trying to
Montgomery
have a
County
new Twitter.
banner. And then, Boquet caramels.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And now Boquet confections.
So you guys remember when a few weeks ago I was surprised with a coffee maker that my friends had pitched in together and got for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I started having a small issue with it. It wasn't huge, but it seemed like it's got the coffee grinder built into it, and it holds like half a pound of coffee beans on the top or whatever. And so you say, I want it to make 6 cups of coffee, and it grinds only as many coffee beans as it needs for 6 cups of coffee.
Right.
Well, what I was noticing was if I was making 8 cups of coffee in a 10-cup coffee pot, it was grinding so many beans that the filter would be almost filled to the top. And it uses the same size filter as the 12-cup coffee maker I used before. So it's grinding too many beans. So I went on Cuisinart's website and said, hey, I'm having this problem. I think it's grinding too many beans. Give me some suggestions. And their response was, you can't change that setting. Try just using pre-ground coffee. Okay. First of all, motherfuckers. The coffee maker, aside from motherfuckers, this is basically what I said to them. Your coffee maker is called Grind and Brew. And when it's full price, according to your website, it costs almost $300. And the reason that people are going to pay almost $300 for a coffee maker called Grind and Brew is because it has the grinder built into the process. So you suggesting that I just not use one of the features that it's named for is absurd when I'm telling you that I think perhaps something is malfunctioning. Their only response, which took 2 days, was, your warranty has been activated. Please follow the following instructions in order to have a new coffee maker sent to you. And the instructions were to unplug the coffee maker, and rather than send it back to them,
cut the cord off and take a picture of it.
Cut the cord off and take a picture of it, just in case you're trying to fucking steal something from us.
Uh-huh.
Disable it, send us the picture. So I did the thing, and I said, when I responded with the picture, I said, an indefinite amount of time without a coffee maker plus being treated like a criminal? Sign me up. It must be Christmas. Here's your picture.
Well,
and these motherfuckers have shipped the coffee maker. It took them another 6 days to send me a notice that it had shipped, and they shipped it in such a way that it will not get to me for 11 more days.
Well, they sent it book rate?
Dear coffee making company, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Yeah. And that is you. Signed, Jess, again.
They actually sent me a customer service survey.
Oh, shit.
A customer satisfaction survey. And so I reiterated my displeasure. And then
they don't know who they's fucking with.
They don't know who they's fucking with. But included in my thing was Breville would never. Because the coffee maker that just died before I got this one was Breville. And I said, Breville would never. I don't know. They probably would, but it's far.
What did you get? What is the company? What do you got? Mr. Sanka? Is that what you've got?
It was Cuisinart.
Oh, it's a Cuisinart? Yeah.
And I kind of remember I had a version of this same coffee maker years ago before I had the Breville. And I remember having to call customer service with some kind of issue. And I remember them being unhelpful. And I'm pretty sure that's the reason. Like, their customer service pissed me off. And that's why I went shopping for a different brand when I needed to replace that coffee maker.
Breville does make a good coffee maker, though. Breville makes some good stuff.
Yeah, they do, but it's expensive as fuck. So nobody's...
Right. So I was going to say is the reason why I know Breville makes good stuff is because Williams-Sonoma's filled with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you can go get a good Breville is at Williams-Sonoma. But of course, you can buy it somewhere else for $100 less. You can buy it for Williams-Sonoma.
Well,
I'm going to go to Amsterdam to get myself a good Breville, Wally.
The one that I had, I'm pretty sure I said this before. The one that I had, I got off of Amazon, and it was refurbished. So it was like $150, and that's a $400, $450 coffee maker.
And refurbished is great on Amazon.
Refurbished was great because it lasted me 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, refurbished is... There's nothing wrong with refurbished.
Mm-mm.
Refurbished is code for, like, got a scratch, open box.
Yeah.
It's never, like, it came back as a piece of shit. It's like, oh, we didn't like it, and they send it back, and then they clean it up, and they ship it back out. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. So I got it for...
It's not like it's a piece
So I got
of
it for $150, and it lasted 7 or 8 years. That was a win.
Well, I hope the new one you get from Cuisinart is good. The only thing I would buy, the only Cuisinart I would buy is I have a food processor which works fucking fabulously.
Yeah.
But that's what they make.
Right.
When they start branching out to shit that's not in there, it's like it would be like buying, hey, I'm going to buy the new Keurig microwave oven. No, thank you.
Well, it's like the refrigerator.
Samsung.
In one of my houses. No, it was an LG.
Oh yeah, same thing.
It's like, what the
Same thing. I've heard nothing but...
They're not the same thing. I know they all look alike, Jess, but calm your racism down.
No,
just a little fucking bit.
I'm saying it's the same thing as Samsung in that...
Oh, Jesus.
They have no fucking business making refrigerators.
Oh, okay. That's where you were going. Okay.
Yeah, well, so the Samsung refrigerator and the LG, their big selling point is the design.
Yeah,
they're
not
pretty.
The function.
They're very Yeah, right. They're very pretty.
You see nothing but complaints about them.
Yeah, they look great.
Mm-hmm. And they do.
They have compartments in the right places, and if they could use somebody else's compressor and cooling, it would be a great refrigerator. If they could use like KitchenAid, because KitchenAid refrigerators are kind of ugly.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like the KitchenAid. One. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's big money, Jess. Why you got a KitchenAid?
Because it came with the house.
Well, maybe Miss Unemployed has got some Totos in her Louvre as well. How about that?
Y'all judging homeless people for having iPhones? Fuck you. It came with the house.
Yeah, it came from the government. Show that fucking iPhone. God damn it.
Oh, my God.
I saw a TikTok today where somebody was making fun of a woman who said that women who are not married are drains on the government because they don't have husbands, and so they take up all the government assistance. And I was like, wait. We could trade men in for government assistance?
It's like that thing I put on my Facebook the other day. I'm like, a hot water heater going to take a cold bath with a toaster. And my boss said, gas or electric? And I said, electric. They don't make gas toasters.
You know, we switched out our toaster. We now use just a whatever those little fucking toaster ovens are. I'm gonna get a toaster again.
Toaster oven. My parents won't go back.
I'm getting a toaster again because toaster ovens do not make toast as good as a toaster.
That is correct.
My toaster oven makes fine toast.
No,
the only complaint that I have is that it's hard to get it the same every time. Like with a toaster, you have one setting and that's just it. And with the toaster oven, you have to set it to the exact amount on the dial every time you turn it on, and that makes it difficult.
My parents don't have to, because my parents has a button that you push down that is just like the toaster button.
Oh.
And you push it and it just goes for a certain amount of time.
Well, see, the problem with my toaster oven is one side will be toasty and the other side not so toasty.
Well,
mine doesn't do that.
But you got to lay it on the grill. You can't lay it on the flat plate.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and that's believe me, I made that mistake too. But if you lay it on the grill instead of the flat plate, it's fine.
Yep, then it's good.
It's good if you're doing a bagel, but I happen to like both sides of the bagel toasted too.
As do I. I had an Asiago cheese bagel the other day with nothing on it, and it was delightful.
I cooked up a nice everything bagel and threw some smoked tuna on it, and a slice of onion instead of smoked salmon, and it was so fucking good.
God, I can't do everything bagels. There's just everything on it.
Too many things.
Yeah, too much of everything. It's
too confusing.
There's
what
too
kind
many
of
things.
seed is this?
There is too many things for me to bitch about on there. Yeah. That's the issue.
Yeah, like, you know what? There's too many poppies. I can't taste the sesame. There's just too many fucking different seeds. Yeah, I prefer the garlic bagel over all of the bagels, but the garlic bagel has disappeared, all but disappeared. You can get the onion bagel,
or
you can get the everything bagel.
You have to get a plain with garlic butter.
Oh, the garlic butter it's not garlic butter. It's fake.
Well, it's fake, but it's got enough of the same taste. I mean, it's kind of like onion powder. I can't eat anything with onions, but boy, do I like onion powder.
Onion powder does make ham salad taste better. I will say that.
I've ever had ham salad.
I don't think so either.
Really?
I didn't know that was a thing. I've heard of chicken salad, tuna salad, and occasionally, if you're really somebody I don't like, seafood salad.
You've never had ham salad?
No, ham belongs on a fucking sandwich.
You can get it. You can get it at the grocery store. I don't know a grocery store that doesn't sell ham salad.
None down here, sunshine. There's nothing here that sells ham salad.
So when you go in, they don't have like those little finger sandwiches. They have a tuna fish one. They'll have it in the little clamshell.
You got to get what you want to out of the. You got to get what you want to out of the deli.
They probably do, but I don't look at them.
Wow, they don't have ham salad.
Are you also going to get some tongue?
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Are you going to get some tongue?
I think we've already learned I don't tongue.
Oh, well. Hello there.
That is not my bag.
All right,
Break my asshole. In half.
one last thing
Right.
before we wrap this up, because this is something everybody's talking about this right now on social media. Have you seen these new return fees that stores have initiated or have announced?
Yeah, what is that bullshit?
What is it?
So return fees. If you want to return something that you've bought, these stores are charging you like a restocking fee or something.
Yeah, a 20% restocking fee or whatever.
It's a set amount, it looks like. But listen to this. JCPenney, $8. Macy's, $10. Abercrombie and Fitch, $7. TJ Maxx, $11.99. Marshall's, $11.99. Best Buy, $45.
To return something.
To return something.
An item?
Yeah.
I'll just start buying this shit.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm already not buying things right now, but I have, if being unemployed for 7 months has taught me anything, it's that I can go without buying things.
Right.
So fuck these
But
stores.
this is also more reason to buy shit from Amazon.
Exactly. Which sucks
Well,
because I'm trying to scale back what I spend with Amazon.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay $45 to bring something back that's broken or a piece of shit.
Right.
I'm just going to buy it from Amazon and say it's a piece of shit. They'll say, good, bring it back to Kohl's.
Amazon doesn't even care. Amazon will say, you deserve better. We are so sorry for your terrible experience. Here's all of your money back immediately.
Yeah. And these other fucks, they can't make money because they don't sell good shit. Mm-hmm. And they have lousy customer service. So, well, it's like when we work for Norma Eilenberg.
Yeah.
When we and radio does this constantly. In order to make a profit, we're going to cut overhead, which means cutting people. Mm-hmm. And that's what these guys, in order to make a fucking profit, we're going to charge you to bring shit back that's shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was going to say the other R word, but I went with ridiculous instead.
Probably a good choice.
You could have been, governor of Minnesota there for a minute.
All right, you guys. Hey, Jess, any job front news?
Nothing. I mean, shockingly, the "we don't want to pay you" company has not gotten back to me. So,
well, weird.
I was
That's
counting.
Weird.
I was counting so much on that one. No, nothing definitive, but I have a couple of conversations started.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Conversations are good, which sounds like it's somebody you already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody I know who might have
that I already know,
available.
and somebody who worked for the same company I did before I was there, who continued to be a fan of mine. I never met him, but he continued to be a fan of mine while I was at the company. I kept hearing about how much he liked my countdown and other stuff that I did. And he's putting together something. I don't know what it is, but conversations are happening. So
nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear this. Yeah, so I'm sorry we're having to cut out right now, but it makes good sense. It makes good sense though to wait. You know, because a lot of people would. I mean, fortunately, you're in a position where you could wait a little while.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people jump at fucking jobs that they end up hating in 3 weeks.
Well.
But they're roped into it and they can't get out of it. And
desperation makes you do stuff. So hopefully something starts moving through. Oh, we lost Chris. Hopefully something starts moving through in a little bit.
I'm glad.
Meanwhile, I just got hired to do. Oh, we got Chris back.
You thought I had enough, didn't you?
I thought you were done. Yeah. Meanwhile, I just got hired. So this is okay. Really quick. I just got hired to do this nonfiction audiobook. And I kind of thought this author's going to be a pain in the ass just from the audition, because the audition listing said something like, don't read the numbers at the end. I tried to have somebody else do this and they read the numbers at the end and those are just citations and it sounds bad. And I was thinking, well, no, you don't read the citations at the end. What? And so I did the audition and I just said, listen, you get final approval. So if there's something that you don't like, you get to ask me to change it, happy to talk more about this. So she reaches out to me. She says she really likes my audition and she wants to know what I would charge. And so I figured out the length of the book was going to be like 16 hours. And I said I would charge $200 per finished hour. So it would come out to $3,200.
Right.
And I said, however, just know that I'm currently booking for April. So I wouldn't be able to start recording until, right at the end of March, early April. And then because of the length of the book, I would ask for a month to do it. And so she says, okay, that's fine. I agree to your terms. Let's move forward. And so she sends me an email at 7 a.m. and then at like 7:05, how do I send you this offer? At 7:07, please help me with this process. At 7:14, I've decided I want this to be recorded in January, so I rescind my offer. I haven't even gotten out of bed yet. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I just sent her a message back and I said, wow, this was a whirlwind to wake up to. Good luck with your audiobook. Totally understand. Have a great day. She comes back to me 2 days later and she says, I've changed my mind. I can wait. And then she comes back again and says, I'm going to wait until spring. So can I contact you again in the spring? And I said, oh, well, yeah, but please understand that I've given you dates in the spring when I can record this audiobook. And if you contact me at that time, I'm going to be booking for the summer and the fall. So I won't still be available for these dates if you contact me then. After all of this back and forth and confusion, she hired me today and agreed to pay me the $3,200.
Nice. She signed the contract?
She signed it.
Get the goddamn money.
Nice.
Yeah, so
get that cash.
The first thing is when I record, I record 15 minutes. If she approves it, I don't record another word until she pays me half. So I'm at least getting $1,600 out of this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's good for you though.
Yeah, because not very many of them are paying like that right now.
Yeah, well, but good for you, and I'm glad for you.
All right, I got to go inside and look at old Gil Gerard movies.
All right, we'll talk to you guys next week.
Oh yeah, he died. He died, didn't he? Wiki.
Very good.
All right, talk to you guys next week.
Cool. See you guys then.
All right,
bye.
Bye.
Bye.